Rudo, why wasn't I prepared a seat here? Oh no, your seat certainly has been prepared, Mr. Growlies. No, that's okay. Now that I know he's Growlies, that would explain why in the meeting before he was incredibly rude. Because I demanded for one, that's why. You don't tell me you've forgotten what your sister has done. Thanks to that girl, I lost my family and my life has been in ruin. Your father seems to have understood the circumstances, but what about you? Don't tell me that just because you've taken his place, you consider the past all water under the bridge, do you? For the love, the father has gone completely insane, the son freely abuses his position and the daughter is a damn murderer. Just what's wrong with your family, huh? I've been working in this company for 10 years, and if you don't treat me accordingly, you better watch out, you little punk. Growlies, did you just... I see. If I don't treat you accordingly, I better watch out, is it? Bye. You sure have quite a head on those shoulders. What did you just... You little kid. Just try saying that Mr. Growlies. Do you understand the situation you are in? Right now, you are dancing on the stage front and center. Listen, to this company, you are nothing but a persistent little stain on a glass window. Leaving you on or wiping you off, there's no real difference. However, the more it stands out, the more of an eyesore it becomes. Don't worry, Mr. Growlers, there's no need to flounder about like that. Having gotten remunerations for both your one-eyed son and your wife, you can truly consider yourself a success in life. You can relax and let that fat belly of yours hang out as you enjoy your life to the fullest. Why, you son of a... If some talentless burden like you can even think... if some talentless burden like you even thinks of trying something, I'll have you swept out like the garbage that you are. Why you? Who do you think you are, you son of a bitch? I don't have to take that abuse from a little shit like you. Son of a bitch. Don't think I'm going to take this lying down. I'm going to whittle you down to your gout down bones. Mark my words. Rudo, I can see what you're getting at, but don't you think you went a little too far back then? Too far? What do you mean? About Growlers. He's nothing to concern yourself over, Albus. More importantly, now that we've become a publicly traded company, there are far bigger things to worry about beyond Growlers. The problems are only about to start. Just as Rudo said, we had lost a great number of excellent employees. However, we also gained a many number of talented young employees. With the passage of each year, Rudo continued to rescue Whiteheads from the brink of closure. The company full of warmth that Sid and Eileen had once protected now changed to an efficient system. Whiteheads grew to many times its size since Sid had established it. It had even recovered to the point where it could trade blows with Hivers. Rudo's systems of corporation and stocks planted the idea of investing even among the common layman and created an interest in business as a whole. Thanks to that, Whiteheads found it difficult to get by on just marketing alone. Since then, Whiteheads and God, I'm getting the names mixed up like I knew that would happen. Hivids and Zweihids have been competing primarily on the technical front. Systems, subjects, media, energy, pharmaceuticals, information technology. A new era of manner dawned on the outer pole. The people of the inner pole could no longer look down upon us. I believe we were able to build up an equally respectable level of technology. It was then... An appointment? What? Okay. What do you mean I need an appointment? But well, it is a company policy. Oh, come on, miss, don't be such a hard ass. I just need to talk with him for a couple of minutes. Heinz. Yo, Albus, perfect timing. Well, you can forget about him, I'll deal with this. Yes, sir. Or secretary. Jeez, what the heck happened? Everything's gotten all by the book here now. The direction of the company's changed and all. Times are changing. Change. Hate it. Hate it, I tell you. Everyone's trying to be goody two-shoes now. What's the point of following the times over and over like that? Hertzwein, you never change, do you? But really, why didn't you just tell her your name? If you said the name Growlish, she would have easily patched you through to your uncle. Stop it, man. I just think about how me and that guy are actually related is depressing. Duly noted. Has your dad still not reconciled with... You mean with me or my uncle? Your uncle. Can't say. I suppose when one of them kicks the bucket, the other will probably show up to the funeral. My dad, he took Marcus in and cared for him like he was his own son. Whatever happened in their place is none of my business, but my uncle let the money get to his head a little too much. He got filthy rich and didn't give us a cent to help raise the kid. Hurts. Well, that's all in the past now. As long as he doesn't show his mug around me, then I ain't got nothing to do. Ha 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 ha. It really has been a while. Just hearing that laugh of yours just puts me at ease. That's cause for someone like me, my laugh's my only selling point. So how you been doing lately, Albus? Looking more and more like an old fogly, I see. You would too if you had to deal with this much work. You guys should just stop playing businessmen and drop by the tavern once in a while. I'm sure Sid and Rudo's got a whole lot on their plate, but you need a breather once in a while too. That is true. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Sid started putting in orders for clothes for all of a sudden. He's always had me work on something at least once every half a year, but we haven't seen him for a whole year now. So I decided to drop by and pay a visit. What's that look of yours? Something happened? Hurts. Sid's not doing very well right now. He's been like that ever since Eileen and Root passed away. He's holed up in the lab, working on who knows what like a madman possessed. Who knows what, so it's not work. He isn't even in the right conditions to do any work now. He just refuses to listen to anyone. And when he talks, he either gives some nonsense order or says something outrageous. Rudo's taking the reins and is leading fights now. Rudo is? That's amazing. That shy little kid's taken over. You might not even recognize who he is if you met him, Hurts. Rudo's completely changed. Actually, ever since that incident with Rune, everything's changed. Is that so? Hey, let me meet with Sid. Huh? You should just leave him alone for now. Oh, come on, it's fine. If he's busy with work, then I'd think twice, but he's just twiddling his thumb, then it's a different story. It's a lot more serious than that. Serious? Blah, that's just what you think. Heinz, just what do you think? You haven't seen what Sid's like. And how do you think I'm going to see him if you won't let me? Look here, Albus. In my whole entire life, Sid's the toughest son of a bitch I've ever met. He's always stuck to his guns no matter whatever life threw at him. And you're telling me he's broken down? That just means he needs a little tune-up is all. I'll slap some sense into him. Alright then. But you'd better not regret this. Think we are. Oh, Sid is not looking good there. I think the music needs to, this upbeat music needs to kind of stop when this scene was here. Is that you, Albus? The only people who have the mana signatures to open that door lock are you and Eileen. I told you not to come here, didn't I? Hey, Albus, answer me. Hey, it's good old Heinzwan here too. Sorry, Sid. I just had to talk Albus into letting me drop in. Heinzwan. Just what do you want? What do I want? What don't I want, Sid? You've been my regular for over 15 years now. If you're gonna suddenly stop showing up, then of course I'm gonna worry. Which is why I'm here paying you a visit. That's so. Albus, Heinzwan, anything. Get out. I'm busy. Hey now what's with that greeting? I'm telling you to get the hell out of here. I don't got the time to waste on either of you. Sid, don't touch him, Albus. Well, we need to get him to a doctor. Sid, just how long have you been hacking your lungs up? That's ain't none of your damn business. I'm getting a doctor now. Don't you even dare call a doctor, Albus. What? Why, he's bleeding profusely here. If we're just leaving like that then. Don't make me repeat myself. You call a doctor and I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Why? Speak up, Sid. When did these symptoms start showing up? Damn it, answer me. Oh, I can't keep on doing these sounds. I can't even watch this. I see, you can't even speak straight. Look me straight in the eye and nod or shake your head. You're damn sure you don't need a doctor? No. No. Piss off. Alright. If that's how you want it, Sid. Albus, we're taking off. But just shut up and get over here. Come on, we're leaving. Wonder what mana shock? Guess it's mana related. Why didn't we call a Dr. Heinz Hertz? I think names, just names in this. How could you stay calm after seeing Sid like that? Ah, well, calm down, Fur. How could I possibly calm down? He looked like he was on the verge of dying. If we leave him be then. You don't get it, do you, Albus? What get? What is there to get? You've been with him for too long. You can't see the big picture anymore. Relax. Once you've calmed down, you figure it out. What are you talking about? At this rate, he'll... Look, if you really care about Sid, then you just need to leave him be. Let him do what he wants. Albus, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. The best thing you can do for Sid right now is to let the man die doing what his heart desires. Well, I've said my piece. Whether you decide to listen or not, it's all on you. That stubborn son of a bitch. But I can rest easy now. See you around, Sid. Entry number 9. Just a little longer. I'm almost. It was a week later. I simply couldn't let Sid be and decided to head back into Lab 9. It was then... Albus! Sir Albus, we have an emergency. Volta, Sid, what's wrong? You look aghast. Sid, he's activated Lab 9's emergency protocol. He what? All the backup mana lines have been cut. That's absurd. The emergency protocol fills the entire lab with coloured mana. If a living human being was in there, you think Sid's trying to commit suicide? Volhelm, get Rudo here now. Kirky, come with me. We need to find a way to stop the protocol. Yes, sir. Of all interruptions, So how much time has passed since the activation? Rudo. I hear the backup mana lines have all been severed. Is there any valuable equipment inside? Who cares? Sid is still in there. He is. So he is. Oh well. Let's get the doctor on standby just in case. I swear, I'm already past for time as it is. I don't have the time to deal with funeral arrangements. How dare you? Why do you look so exasperated, Albus? Sid Vihis died a long time ago. All that's left there is a deranged hollow shell that's remained of him. Enough, Rudo. If he died doing whatever he wanted doing, then good for him. Shut up. How dare you speak like that about your father? Is that how you address the person who gave life to you? Sir Rudo, Albus, the doors are opening. It seems the cleansing's finished. I found Sid's body inside the lab. He died from acute mana shock due to the sudden influx of coloured mana, just as Rune had. Sid, what were you trying to accomplish here? In the entire company, Lab 9 was packed with the most expensive equipment. Among the equipment there was some sensitive equipment that constantly had to have mana flowing through them, otherwise they would break down. Kirky, lend me a hand. We need to restore the lines. I can't see a damn thing in this darkness. Understood. It was when Kirky and Volhal reconnected the backup mana lines which Sid had disconnected that we discovered... What? Time froze. What laid beside Sid's corpse was...